Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. Now take that with a grain of salt, because this is considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of smart people there. Also, if you aren't subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you do subscribe because it really lets me know that you support my channel, and I appreciate all the support that I have been given and all the comments and all the views. I really do appreciate it. This is just sort of a fun project for me, and it's not meant to be anything like how do you say it? It's not meant to be like any big thing for me, but I do want to do my best about growing the channel. So, um, that would help me a lot immensely if you could. Anyways, on to today's puzzle. It's called Sticks and Stones 2 by the Bard. I have not done Sticks and Stones 1, but hopefully this isn't I don't need to. Anyways, here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 9 in each row, column, we can get a column, and a box in every box. Odd, even. Digits in a gray square are even. So this must be 2, 4, 6, or 8. And digits in a gray circle are odd. So this must be 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9 in the circles. Arrows. Digits along the arrow add up to the value in the circle. So basically, these 2 digits must add up to this. These 3 digits must add up to this digit. These 5 digits must add up to this digit. These 3 digits must add up to this digit, etc., etc. So a valid example of this would be, for example, if this was a 2 and this was 5, this would have to be a 7. So that's how arrows work. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so simple thing, identified the 5 arrow thing. This has to add up to, at minimum, 6, because it's 1, 2, and 3, and there's 3 digits. So therefore, and this adds up to, at minimum, 3, because it's 1 and 2. So that has to add up to 3. And the minimums added up together add up to 9, which is the largest this could be. So therefore, this must be 9, and these must be 1 and 2. We know this is odd because the gray circles, digits in gray circles are odd. So this is 1, this is 2. This has to be 1, 2, and 3. Therefore, these are at minimum 4 and 5. This has to be at least 1 and 2. Right? So this is at minimum 4. This is at minimum 1 and 2, which means this is at minimum 7 and 8. Same goes for this one, right? This is at minimum 4. This is at minimum 1 or 2. Therefore, this has to be 7 or 8. And it cannot be 9. So therefore, that's why we knew in advance that this was going to be 4, 5. Because it was just like, this, logically, this is not going to happen. It has to be 4, 7, or 8 here. It has to be 7 or 8 here. And this is a minimum 3. So you can only have up to 5. So therefore, we know this is 6, 7, 8, 9. The thing is, we know that to be a 1 and 2, this would have to be 1 and this would have to be 2 here in this box 3. But the problem is, if that's the case, this would have to be even, and it's not because we know it's odd. Therefore, this has to be at minimum 3. So this is at minimum 1, 3, and 4, which makes it 8. So this has to be 4, which means this is 1 and 3. This is now minimum 5, so this has to be 5, which makes this 1, 2. And this can't be 1, so this is 2, this is 1. This must be 8 then also. So, let's see what else we have. We have 2 even digits adding up together. Therefore, this must be even. Therefore, we have all the even digits in row 7. So the rest of them must be odd. So we're going to color these with red. Evens, we're going to make blue. Blue. This is blue. This is blue. We actually probably don't need a color, but it does help you visualize things, right? So these are odd. This is, maybe we should have started with all the circles being odd. Anyways, these are all odd. This is even. Let's see. So these are all even. Therefore, this must be 6 or 8. It could be 2, 4, or 2, 6 to add up to 6, 8. So therefore, we know the 2 is here. This end has to be 4, 6, or 8. This cannot contain a 1 or 2. So it could be, it's 3 and 4 at minimum. This can't be 4, though. So this is 7, 8, or 9. I'm not sure what. So this is 3 through 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is even. It cannot be 2 or 8, so this is 4 or 6. These are odd. These are odd. This is odd. Let's see. This is 2, so 2 has to be one of these 3, but it can't be that one because this is at minimum 5. It's 5, 6, 7, or 9. This could be 1. It can't be 2. So this can never be 6 then, because if it's 6, it has to be 4, and therefore there would have to be with 2, and that's not possible. So it could be 1, 3, 4. It can't be 4, because if it's 4, this is at minimum 6, so it's 4 and 6, and that would add up to 10. So this can't be 4. This could be 5, could be 4 and 5, and I think that's it. This is odd. This is even. Let's see. 2 is here, which means 2 has to be one of these 2. Oh, this has to be odd. Right, if we try to make it 6, it can't work because that 4 and 6 add up to 10. It can't be anything greater than 6 here. And 2 doesn't work because 2 is here. 4 doesn't work because then that's 4 and 6, and that adds up to 10. So this must be odd. Therefore, we have an even and odd added together. It must be odd here. Okay. This can't be 1, 3, or 9, so this is 5, 7. The 1 has to be one of these 2, because it can't be the even number, obviously. What else do we know? Let's see. That's it, I think. Even. So the 2 cannot be here. Oh, the 2 has to be here, right? Can't be here. Can't be any of the odd numbers. The 8 is obviously taken out. Therefore, this can't be 2. This must be the 2. So therefore, one of these is 2. We also know one of those 3 is 2, and one of those 3 is 1 because of those 1, 1 pair and the 2, 2 pair. This can't be 1, and that can't be 1, so therefore the 1 has to be one of those 2, which means 1 is one of those 3. Okay. 4 and 5. This can't be 1 or 5, but it could be 3, 7, or 9. This can't be 2 or 4, so this is 6 or 8. Because of those numbers. This can't be 8, so it's 2, 4, 6. This can't be 4 or 8, so this is 2 or 6. Oh, the 2 could actually be here too. Right. 8 can't be here, 8 can't be here. We know this is odd, therefore this must be, one of these 2 is 8. So therefore the 8 is one of those 3. What other arrow stuff do we have? This is 5, 7, or 9. Because it can't be 1 or 3. This can't be 1. This can't be 1 or 9. So this is 3, 5, and 7. If this is 2, 4, this is 6, which makes that 8. If this is 2, 6, this is 8, which makes that 4. So this can never be 6. So it's 4, 8. So if it's 2, 4, it adds up to 6. Obviously, that can't be 6. If it's 2, 6, obviously it can't be 6. So this is 6 or 8. So we know the 6 is here. Well, yeah. That's already implied. 9 can't be here. 9 can't be here, but it could be here. So if this is 4, this cannot be 1. Therefore, it would have to be 7 or 9 here. I guess it could be 4, 1, 5. Never mind, it could be 1. I don't know why I said it couldn't be 1. 4 can be with 1, 3, or 5, which would be 5, 7. Okay, so 3 cannot be here. So 4 is either, if this is 4, this is 1 or 5, which makes that 5 or 9. If it's 8, that's 1, so therefore this is 5 or 9. I think therefore the 5, does the 5 have to be here? If this is not 5, no, it could be 8, 1, 9. Yeah, that works too. This is 2, 5 or 9. This is 6, 7, 8, and 9 here. Let's see. 8 can't be here. This is 3, 5, and 7. But this can't be 3 because of that. So this is 3, 7, 9. This is 3, 5, 7, 9. This can't be 3, so this is 5, 7, or 9, because it can't be 1 either. This could be 3 here. So, yeah. Okay. 2 can't be here, 2 can't be here. Let's see. Ooh, excuse me. That was a big yawn. This is 4, 6, and 8. Hmm. Hmm. Long arrows add up to the value in the circle. So it must be something with this then. Hmm. Interesting. Eight cannot be here, 8 cannot be here, and it can't be these two, so 8 must be one of those two. But that doesn't really help us much. Hmm. Oh, interesting. At least one of these squares must be even, right? Because, yeah, at least one of these squares must be even. Because we know if you have two odd numbers, that adds up to an even. Or you have an odd and an even number, which adds up to an odd. So therefore, one of these has to be even. We know one of these has to be even, at least. You can't have two odds anymore because we have four odds in box 1. Therefore, one of these is even, and one of these has to be even, which means this cannot be even then, right? We have 1, 2 evens in row 3 already. One of these has to be even because we have 3 evens out of the rest of the 4 digits. So one of them has to be even, and then for this to work, you have to have one even. So therefore, this has to be odd, which means both of these are even, which means the rest of column 7 has to be odd because we already have 4 evens there. This has to be odd and even, which accounts for all the odds in box 1. Therefore, both of these are even, and therefore we have 4 evens in column 3, so the rest of the column is odd, which means we have 5 odds now in box 7, so the rest of them must be even. This is even, obviously. We have also 5 odds in box 9, so the rest must be even. So this must be even, which means we have 4 evens in column 9 now, which means the rest of them must be odd, which means this can't be 1, first of all. So this is 1. These can't be 2 anymore because they're odd. Therefore, this must be a 2. And also, all of these are even. So it's 4, 6, and 8. So this is 6 and 8. This is 4, 6, 8. This is 4, 6, 8. This is 4 and 6. So we have 4 evens in row 1. The rest have to be odd. So both of these are odd. There's 1 even here and 2 odds. There are 4 evens in row 8 now. So the rest have to be odd. We have 2 odds and 1 even here. So this can't be 2. This can't be 2. So this can't be 2. Therefore, this is 1 and 3, and it must be odd. Let's see. What else do we have? This is 4, 6. This is 4, 6. This is 4, 6. So we have a 4, 6, 4, 6 pair in row 8, which eliminates 4 and 6 from the rest of the row. So therefore, this is 8, which makes that 4, which makes this 5. So this cannot be 5. This can't be 5. So this is 5, 7, or 9. 5 cannot be here. Therefore, the 5 has to be one of those 2. 5 has to be one of these 2. One of these is odd, one of these is even. You have 4 evens in row 4. So the rest of the row is odd. This is 3, 7, 9. This is 3, 7, 9. 1, 3, 5. Oops. This is 1, 3, 5, 7. This can't be. This has to be 7 or 9. We have 5 odds in box 4, so therefore the rest of them have to be even. So these can't be 1 anymore, which forces this to be 1. So this is now 1, this is 3. We don't know what 2 or 1 is here. We know there's a 1 here in columns 5 and 6. There's a 1 here in columns 5 and 6. Therefore, there's 2 1s in columns 5 and 6, so the rest of the cells in columns 5 and 6 cannot contain a 1. Therefore, these can't be 1. Therefore, this must be a 1, and this is odd. One of these is odd, one of these is even. This is 2, 4, and 6. 2, 4, and 6. This is 4, 6, and 8. So we have 5 odds now in column 2. So this must be even. And this can't be, this has to be the odd. Yep. So this is 3, 5, or 7. This has to be 4, 6, or 8. These are 4, 6, and 8. And the thing is, this can't be, where is the 4 in column 3? It has to be here. This can't be 8. So the 4 has to be here, which means in box 1, this can't be 4 then, because we know the 4 has to be there. Let's see. This is 7 or 9. This can't be 5, so this is 3, 7, or 9. This can't be 5. So where's the 5 in column 3? It can only be here, right? Because the 5 can't be here, therefore the 5 has to be here, which means this can't be 5, and that can't be 5, therefore this has to be 5. So 5 can't be here, 5 can't be here, so 5 is one of these two. This is 5, 7, or 9. This is 5, 7, or 9. Obviously, this can't be 5, so we have a 7, 9, 7, 9 pair in... Yeah, we also had 5 and 5. Where's the 5 in row 4? It has to be there anyways. So this is 5. We have 7 or 9. See. So this is 3, 7, or 9. Therefore, the 3 has to be one of these two, because it can't be here. Because that 3 eliminates it. Therefore, the 3 has to be one of these two. We also know 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here, so 1 has to be one of these two. So it's 1, 3, 7, 9. This can't be 3, though. This is 3, 7, 9, and this is 7 or 9. Ah. So we have... Okay, actually, we have 5 odd numbers here, too. So this we have 5 odd numbers in row 6, so therefore these can't be odd. These are even, which forces this to be 2 and this to be 1. So this can't be 1, therefore this is the 1 now. This is odd. We have 1 odd and 1 even, and we're not sure which. This can't be 1, so therefore this must be a 1 now. One of these is 5. It could be 3 also. We have all the 1s. Do we have all the 2s? We do have all the 2s because this must be a 2, and this can't be a 2. So this is 4, 6, and 8. It can't be 4, so this is 6 or 8. Do we have all the 2s now? No. This is 2, 4, 6. This is 2, 4, 6. This is 3, 5, 7, or 9. So okay. So 8 cannot be, okay. Where is 8 in row? Well, okay, this can't be 4. That's easier probably to explain. This can't be 4, therefore this must be 2, 6, which must add up to 8. So the 4 has to be one of these two. Because this is 4, so this has to be 6, which makes that 4, which makes that 6. 4 can't be, 4 has to be one of these two, and it can't be this one, so therefore this is 4, and the even, and therefore this is odd. So 4 cannot be here, which means this is at minimum 3 and 5, and therefore the 3 always has to be here. So this can't be 3. We have a 5, 7, 5, 7 pair in box 1, so the rest of the box cannot contain a 5 or a 7, so therefore this is 3. This can't be 3 anymore, which forces this to be 3. Obviously, this can't be 3. This can't be 3. This can't be... cannot be 3. Opposite. This can't be 3. This can't be 3. We have a 7, 9, 7, 9 pair in box 7. Therefore, 7 and 9 cannot be in the rest of the box. Therefore, this is 5, which forces this to be 3. This can't be 3 anymore. Where's the 3 in box 9? It has to be here, which means this can't be 3, so therefore this must be the 3. We have a 7-9-7-9 pair in row 8, so that 7 and 9 are eliminated in the rest of the row. This is 3 and 5. This must be 7 or 9. Therefore, the 3... Well, actually, we already knew that. So this can't be 3. So it's either 3 and 5 or 3 and 6, which means this is 8 or 9. This then cannot be 4 again. So the 4 has to be here. This can't be 4. This becomes a 2-6 pair also. The 4 we know is over there. We know one of these is even, and it has to be 6 or 8. We know the other one's odd. It has to be 7 or 9. Okay. This is 6, 7, 8, or 9, but it can't be 8. This is 6, 7, 8, or 9. We might start have to start coloring other stuff. Unfortunately, 7-9s don't cooperate very well. Okay, so we got all the ones. We have all the twos. Actually, we don't have all the twos. We know generally where the threes are. We don't have very many fours. Oh yeah, this can't. Okay, so this can't be 6. Therefore, this is 8. Ah, there we go. This is 9, which forces this to be 3 and 6. So this can't be 9. This can't be 9. This can't be 9. So this is 7, which forces that to be 9. That can't be 9. So this is 7. This can't be 7. So this is 9. A 9 cannot be here. Cannot be here. Where can the 9 be in box 5? It has to be here, which makes that 7, which makes that 9, which makes that 7, which makes that 9. Okay. This can no longer be 7. We have a 6-8, 6-8 pair. Therefore, this is even. Therefore, this is odd. Therefore, this is 7. So 6 has to be one of these two cells in column 4 and 5. 6 has to be one of these two cells in column 4 and 5. The rest of column 4 and 5 cannot contain a 6. So this cannot be 6, and this can't be 6. So therefore, this is 3, and this is 6. So this has to be, this is even. We have all 4 evens in column 6, therefore this is odd, and it has to be 3 or 5, but it can't be 3, therefore it's 5, and therefore this is 3, this is 5. These are odd, which means the rest of the rest of box 2 have to be even. So this is 2, 6, or 8. This is 2, 4, 6, or 8. This can't be 8, obviously. So it's a 4, 6, 4, 6 pair, which forces this to be 8, which makes that a 6. This can't be 8 or 6, so it's 4. This makes that 6, which makes that an 8, which makes that a 6. This is not 4, 6, so it has to be 8. This can't be 6 or 8, so this is 4. 2 and 6 have to be here. This can't be 8. This can't be 6, so therefore this is 2. This is 6. This is 2. This is therefore 4 and 8. This can't be 2. This is 6, 2. We're just doing Sudoku now. This is 6 and 4. This can't be 5. This is 7, 5, 7, 5. This has to be 9. This is 7. This is 9, and that's 7. And that's a solution. Yeah, there was only one really tricky part, which was this clever part, where you have to have one even in the arrow, and you have to have one even here. That was a tricky part. Everything else is pretty straightforward. So, anyways, I hope you had a good time too in this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.